Hey jerks, a couple things. Today it's winter in Florida and that's why the garage door is closed. 52 degrees. So yeah, today is winter. Tomorrow I think is going to be winter again, and then by Tuesday it's going to be back up in the 70s. So whatever. Another thing that's going on is thank you for all the new subscribers. This channel is growing faster and faster. Somehow, somebody's watching about 1,000 of these videos a day. So, thanks. Whoever's doing that, even if you're just hitting refresh, I don't really care, but you know, whatever. I'm trying to do more content. Today is going to be lights part 2. My last video about the lights, I did all like the exterior, interior lights. Today's going to be all interior. And I've got my drug hookup here. I've got, what are these, T10s? I have also got these tiny little, God, what are they called? They're T5s or T4s or something like that. Not really sure. And then these really super tiny ones. Those are T3s, I think. T4s or T5s? I don't know. Whatever the fuck. They go in there somewhere, and we're going to figure out where. I'm going to take the center console out and the tombstone off, and we're gonna do that in like now. I learned that from Taylor Ray, by the way. He goes like this and just things happen. So maybe if I try one more time, I'll just do it and then there we go. See? Piece of cake. All right, so first things first, we are going to there are little lights in the white areas of those, and they are, see those little things right in, you can't see those little things right in there, those are actually little screw lights. So I'm going to take this inside really quick and replace those. Alright, to make it super easy, I'm just going to take this little module out. Does it come right out? Sure does. Look at that. Let me see what I'm doing here. So yeah, these two lights right in here I'm going to replace. Okay, now the way this works, I'm told, is they just screw out. Holy crap, I'm going to need my glasses. I'm so old. Got my glasses. Nerd! Okay. So it looks like you should use a Phillips head, but I'm not doing that. Good. And then these should just come right out, which they don't want to. All right, tweezers. Look at that. Cool. Okay, and it does appear that the only reason they were green in the first place is because of this stupid green sleeve. And then I'm going to replace it with, these are just little red LEDs. This is like playing Operation.
Butterfingers!
It's Operation, the Wacky Doctor's Game. Batteries not included.
Surely you guys know about that game. I can't get it to go in.
Here goes his funny bone.
It takes a very steady hand.
I did it. That's $200 for me.
Well, it appears to be solid, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up really quick and see if it works. Oh god, it's scary now. And I turn on the light, and look at that. Now it's red. That's going to be so cool. So I will pull that back out, replace the other one, and move on.
I'm moving on. I'm going to Jen's.
Okay, so I replaced those two things. Next thing I need to do is pull... Oh, I guess I gotta get rid of that too. But I gotta pull this out of here, and I'm not gonna show you how to do that because I did that in the last video, and it's long and it's boring, and it's a lot of me crawling around the car swearing. So I'm gonna do that right now, and hopefully if I use the Taylor Ray method, this is just gonna immediately pop out kind of into my hand. So I'm gonna try this and see if it works. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, okay, well, I didn't really expect that to work. But okay, so I'm going to pull this completely out so I can work at it better. Here we go. All right, let's go put some new lights in this. All right, so as it turns out, to remove the other wire harness, it's most wire harnesses have a center thing that you push in to pull out. For whatever reason, this one over here had a side thing, so that's what was screwing me up last video. The other situation is these things. These things actually come off super easy if you look and see that they're held in with screws at the bottom. So this was me being very stupid and not looking hard enough. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. And I am going to take this apart super fast just because A, I can, and B, I think I may need to pull the faceplate off for some reason to see what's going on underneath here. So let me pull these off. There, they pop, they come right off. Look how easy that was. Boy, I'm so dumb. Get out of, ew, God, there's all this goop all over this thing because there's sliding parts here and they want to be sure that you can slide. As you can see, there is one light. I got these replacements with 3 lights, and you probably can't. There you go, 3 lights. So I'm only hoping, I'm really hoping that these will be 3 times as bright. So let me stick this in. Stick it in. There. Okay. So I replaced those 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then this light right here is another one of those tiny little screw-in ones, and that runs the light that lights up this button. And for whatever reason, it lights this up whether it's on or not. I don't really understand that so much, but let me pull this off. It's fiber optic, so it illuminates this thing right here. Fiber optic, well, that's a giant fiber, but same principle. So I basically, when I did this last time, I loosened it to the point where it wouldn't work. So I wouldn't have a weird green hue on stuff, and now it's not wanting to come out. Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool with the light of the team.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to put this camera down and try and pull this out. Sorry. Alright, I finally got it out, and it is another one of those with a green thing over top of it, which is very good because I know now if I replace it with an actual red LED, it should definitely come through as red. So I'm going to drop this now into my little hole, and hopefully it's going to fit and work. Yay, that went in pretty easy. Twist it down. That's going to work. Alright, the last thing I want to do is I want to pull this face off.
I'd like to take his face off.
Because I want to see what's behind here, which is making this kind of green or whatever. It's coming off one way or another. And it does look like it's got a green hue behind it. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. These are held on by what looks like 6 little clips, 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and they're the same on the other side. So you just sort of push those down, pull that off, and there we go. All right. So what it appears is we've got what looks like green film over that. So I think I'm going to try, maybe right here, I'm going to try to scrape one of these off and see if I can't get the little green stuff to come off. Alright, loyal people, so I kind of fucked this up, but you know, that was expected. You can pull this little plastic piece off, which is just almost like a sticker, and I thought that these green things on the back here might have been able to be removed. So I started scraping away, And no, they cannot be removed. They're actually kind of somehow part of this plastic piece. And I did scrape through a couple of places, which is now going to create, if you can see this little dot, that little dot right there, I scraped through the actual backside of the black, so there's going to be a red dot there. And then I thought, well, I'll just, you know, scrape out from the back. I'll scrape out these little guys in here. Well, it's not as easy to do that, so I have maybe a line going through this guy, and it's going to look like shit when I finally do it, but you know what? I have no idea what I'm doing, and so that's pretty much why I'm doing it, so that you don't have to and fuck up your car. Well, let's just put this back on, put everything back together, and stick it back in the car. It's probably easier to do if I'm laying in the driver's side or the passenger side, but I'm not doing that. Ow! Ow! Fuck. I can't even. What the fuck is going... I can't reach shit now. You know what would have been easier is pulling the radio out. I found it interesting I didn't even have to remove the stereo to put this back together. That's the old one. Okay. Much brighter. I think you can tell that. Good. Yeah, see how you can see how bad I did a job here? Yep, that would have been a lot better had I not done that, but okay. All right, so it's all back together, and I guess I broke my own rule of not working when I'm hungry, because what you didn't get to see me do was drive the car into the garage door. I couldn't figure out why the lights weren't working, and I figured maybe there was a situation where I needed to start the motor. I don't know why. Because I'm hungry, I need to make myself pizza. Anyway, started the motor, took my foot off the clutch, forgot that I put it in second gear to get the gear shift out of the way to give me some more room, and whammo, ran right into the garage door. Anyway, I'll kind of show you what it looks like, and this is what it looks like right now. It looks pretty good. It looks better. Not super awesome. The AC light is now glowing red. That's brighter, and you can see how I fucked that up. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that later, but the next trick is to pull these two things out and replace... Wait, are they even working? They're not even working. Man! Oh. Because I had the dimmer switch down. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, so see, the dimmer light is green and ugly, and I'm gonna pull that thing out and replace that light too. What do we have going on over here? It's okay. You know, it's better than it was anyway. And so let's have some food and then pick this back up. I'm gonna get started on these little things right here to kind of pop them out. Now, I don't know how to do it. I think I remember seeing some video that said you can just pop out this little thing right here carefully. I don't know. I think I need... Oh no, here we go. Feels like it's gonna come right out, no problem. You know what? I need a smaller... Nope, I got it. Should have had a smaller screwdriver because I may have damaged that. Not really, though. It's cool. This is just going to disconnect right here, and looky, the light's right there. That just pops out like that, and I'm sure I have a light that's going to fit in here. Why can't I pull these out? Why do these tweezers suck? Fuck! It's like loose in here, but I can't get it to come out. Some sort of a... Alright, this is way too difficult. It should not have been that difficult. Anyway, let's stick this in there. Oh my god, and if I don't get this right, it's gonna be wrong. Yeah, the size is correct, but the hole is too small for these cute little lights. This is not going to work. I wonder if I can just jam this in there. Jam! Just does not want to fit in there. You know what that does? That sucks my balls. Best I can do is maybe get into this and see if maybe I can remove the plastic sheeting around it. Like so. We've got a ribbon cable that apparently connects to the rolly thing here. These red LEDs are too fat. It's a tiny little bulb that goes in, and this is not a tiny little bulb. So way to go, jerks. Well, hey, look at me. I actually came up with something smart. So remember this? I took this off. On the back of it, there's just a little, you can actually see through where the light's going to come through. And I've taken the, anyway, as a photographer, I have gels. I'm just going to put this gel, a tiny little thing of gel inside of this, and then it should shine through red. And we'll try it, and if it works, then awesome sauce. Okay, so it actually kind of worked. So you can see the little red gel in there, and I'm gonna put this back together, plug it in, and see what happens, because I, for some reason, think this is going to work. Okay, we'll just do this without plugging it in, without putting it in because reasons. Oh, well that's better. The dimmer was all the way down. Not bad, right? Kind of goes with the rest of the car now. Back on like this, and shove that back in like that. That's it, man. Here's the cruise control module. I'm gonna pull this apart right here, and I have no idea where the light is coming from, but this is just a simple little clicky back and forth switch. And I am going to take this off, I guess, to see. I mean, it seems like that should work, right? Put another one in here. Oops. Shit. That happened. So now I kind of have to figure out how this whole thing works, because I've got pieces. God damn it! I'm not so good at this. So this should be fun. All I have to do is figure out how to place these clips back in so that they make contact with things. I'm assuming that there's some sort of a rocker panel, rocker switch. Damn it, I don't know. I feel like I've made a huge mistake.
2 hours later.
Oh, okay, I've just figured it out now. It has to go this way, I think, because you're making a good contact there with the little ball, the button. Okay, this is me figuring crap out. I have an engineering degree, and it's not really this type of engineering, but it's something. There's this, and there's that, and there's this, and so very gently take that off, just like that. Got the spring mechanism still working inside there. You can see that in there. And then I've got this. So this, and that does suck because all I wanted to do was make it red. God damn it, Mazda. Why? It's really disappointing. I'll put a little red piece of sheeting in there, and I think all that's going to really do is make it dimmer, which I'm actually okay with. It's Arts and Crafts Day today. It's so awesome. I've got my fingerprints all over it, so that's good too. Oh no, I don't remember which way was what, so I don't know. I don't know how this goes back together. Ah, bummer, man. I really have no idea. I guess the only way I'm truly gonna know is if I put it all back together and it works. And that would probably be the second time ever I'll use cruise control on my car. Oh no, I can't do it. Okay, so plug it back in. So it's better. It's not going to be green and bright. Please focus. There we go. So my little red thing kind of shifted up just a little bit, so I got to take it back apart. make it fit correctly, and then I'm going to be done with it. It is dim as AF, but it's better than bright green. So let me fix that, and then I'll be done. Epilogue. God, I am so sick of failing with these little things. But so here's the latest fail. I'm okay. I'm okay with how almost everything looks over here. God, I screwed this up bad. Don't do this. Don't ever attempt to scrape off this panel. So I may have to look around for a replacement panel. I don't think they're that terribly expensive. Anyway, so that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this for now. So thanks for watching this fail attempt. I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, next time, later, bye.